Last Wednesday, Nintendo released their February Direct, showing off announced and unannounced titles for the Switch. I thought the Direct was crazy, but I want to share my opinions along the matter and things I noticed that stood out to me. This is Nintendorant and my thoughts and discussions about the February Direct. First off, to clear some things about people that don't know, the Nintendo Direct is something Nintendo does about 3 times a year to show off new games coming to Switch. With that out of the way, let's get into it. First off, it starts out by announcing Fire Emblem's Warriors, 3 Hopes. A Fire Emblem game was rumored, but it's not a Warriors game, so that's pretty cool. Not a huge fan, but I know that has a decently sized fan base. Then we got some more info about a remake of Advance Wars, and then No Man's Sky was coming to Switch. But right after that, we got a big-ish announcement. It showed Mario Strikers, a Mario soccer game last being having an entry on the Wii. A Mario sports game was rumored before, specifically a Strikers or Sluggers game, Mario Baseball, but most thought it was going to be a Sluggers game because of Strikers' edgy feel. Anyway, after that we got more info on Splatoon 3, more specifically on Salmon Run, the PvE mode, and it looked pretty cool. No release date though, which means Splatoon 3 is probably not going to come out until fall, because they would have to wait till June/E3 Direct to announce the date. More random games like the Disney-themed Asphalt game that baited everyone into thinking it was an actual game, but no, it's just a free-to-play mobile game on Switch. Also, Chrono Cross is coming to Switch after being stuck in Japan for a while. I know some people wanted this, I just don't know who. The next thing was again more info on a game, the game being Kirby in the Forgotten City. This was cool and all, and it showed a new mechanic that was also pretty cool. My problem lies with people reacting to it. I was watching other people's reaction to the Direct, and I was the only one to find it funny that this new core mechanic of the game was named Mouthful Mode. Like, I know it probably comes down to my immaturity, and that Kirby works in the context, but I don't know, how would you feel if it was like, we're adding Mouthful Mode to Pokemon Blue? Like, not the same anymore. That's it for that anyway. To another scissor reel, they did announce Portal was coming to Switch, but after that was the real what the F moment. They announced Nintendo Switch Sports, a sequel to the Wii Sports series. This was crazy, and a lot of people wanted this, but no one actually expected it to happen. I'm not going to talk about it this much, because I'll make a whole different video on it after the playtesting, but all of that, I wanted to say the game's kind of mixed feelings galore for me, though the more I dig deeper, the more hope I have for it. And again, more random crap, free update for Metroid Dread that adds more difficulty settings, like the one-hit Dread mode, Earthbound's coming to Switch Online, but then after that, they shut down rumors of Mario Kart 9. They announced Mario Kart DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is really weird for me, because releasing DLC for a port of a game that had DLC, it kind of feels weird. At least the pricing seems kind of fair. I think it's like 50 cents for each track to divide it, but it only seems that cheap because they just took the tour versions of the maps, or at least what I can tell, and put them into the game. It looks really out of place. I just think if they only use old tracks and don't make any new tracks, they would put more effort into them to make it at least use the Switch's hardware, remake them, and not use the overly simplistic tour versions that are supposed to run like little Jimmy's potato phone. I'm glad that after 8 years I can play new tracks. I just kind of wish they actually tried. I don't know though, maybe focusing their attention on Mario Kart 9 for the next console, and they just need to hold fans off for a bit longer. Or maybe the tracks will actually look better when released, and the tracks we saw were early or placeholder tracks for the actual remix of them. Or maybe I'm putting way too much faith in Nintendo for them just to give me mobile game tracks that have no reason to look the way they do, besides laziness. Oh yeah, the last announcement, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was announced. I know there's a lot of people that like these games, but I saw more people getting hyped for freaking Klonoa. Anyway, that's it. Make sure you comment what you're most hyped for in the comments. Think I'm hyped for Switch Sports? I don't know though. And make sure you stay tuned for that video of Switch Sports coming out in about 2 weeks. I'm not really sure about that one anyway. That might get delayed just because I'm going to be lazy. Anyway, that's it. Bye.